Dear Chosen One, a person is casting black magic against you, and her aim is to complete all the rituals before the Passover feast. Child, give me your complete attention for the next few minutes because it is going to completely shock you. My child, listen carefully, for the hour is urgent and the adversary moves swiftly against you. You have been set apart for my divine purpose, and because of this, the enemy has targeted you with dark schemes. The person who casts black magic against you does so with intent, seeking to bind you with chains unseen. But I, the Lord your God, have already decreed your freedom. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. She calls upon forces that are not of me, seeking to bring destruction. But I tell you, my beloved, that her spells are as dust in the wind before my power. Her incantations crumble in my presence, and her dark whispers are drowned out by my voice which speaks life over you. Do not fear, for I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and no force of darkness can stand against my light. Child, be vigilant. The adversary has sent her with deceptive cunning, cloaking her intent in false kindness and hollow promises. She watches, waiting for an opening, desiring to sow discord and doubt in your heart. But I am your shield, your strong tower and your refuge. Stay hidden in me, and no harm shall come upon you. Walk in my ways, and the snares set for you shall be trampled underfoot. You may feel the weight of oppression pressing against your spirit, the heaviness that seeks to cloud your mind and weary your soul. But hear my voice and know this truth. The greater the battle, the greater the victory. This trial is not unto death, but unto glory. For I am using what the enemy meant for evil to bring forth my divine will in your life. Every tear you have shed, I have gathered. Every sigh of your heart I have heard. Do not be dismayed, for my angels encamp around you, and their swords gleam with the fire of my righteousness. The woman moves quickly, for she knows her time is short. She aligns herself with principalities of wickedness, seeking to complete her rituals before the Passover feast, believing that timing will strengthen her dark deeds. But she is deceived. For it is I who establish times and seasons. It is I who ordains beginnings and ends. The blood of the Lamb has already been shed, and that blood speaks on your behalf. The Passover is not her weapon. It is your deliverance. The blood that was painted on the doorposts in Egypt, that same blood now covers you. The destroyer passed over my people then, and he will pass over you now. The blood is your protection, your refuge, your testimony. Stand firm in it, for it is stronger than any charm, any spell, any incantation. No darkness can withstand the power of the blood, and no evil can touch those whom I have sealed. My child, do not engage in battle with flesh and blood. This war is not of the physical, but of the spiritual. The weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but mighty through me for the pulling down of strongholds. Arm yourself with my word, wield the sword of the Spirit, and let the truth be your shield. When the enemy rises against you like a flood, my Spirit will lift up a standard against him. My child, the woman who now casts her spells may appear formidable in her fervor, but she is ensnared in the very deceptions that render her powerless. She may believe that by hastening her dark ritual she can alter the course of destiny, but she underestimates the eternal truth that I have set in motion. The Passover feast, a sacred reminder of liberation and divine deliverance, stands as a symbol of hope and renewal. It is not a moment for her magic to triumph, but a time when the miraculous power of my redemption is manifest. Just as I freed my people from the bonds of oppression in the days of old, so too shall I deliver you from the snares that have been set before you. The rituals that she seeks to complete are built upon ancient lies and baseless claims, constructs of a mind steeped in rebellion and alienation from the divine light. They are attempts to rewrite the sacred narrative that I have established, to obscure the clarity of my commandments with a haze of superstition and false promises. Yet you, my child, are called to a higher calling, a calling that transcends the ephemeral allure of forbidden practices. Embrace the truth that has been etched into the very core of your being. Know that you are a beacon of light, chosen to shine in the midst of darkness. The power that dwells within you is a reflection of my glory, an enduring testament to the unyielding bond between the Creator and His creation. I have woven a path of deliverance for you, a path that is illuminated by my love and guided by my wisdom. Though the way may be shrouded in darkness for a time, do not stray from the course I have set before you. Walk in the confidence of one who is cherished beyond measure, for I have inscribed upon your heart the assurance of victory. The trials that now beset you are but stepping stones on the journey to everlasting glory. Each challenge is an opportunity for you to manifest the divine spark within, to let your life be a testament to the miraculous works that flow from my hands. The power of black magic, though it may seem potent in its own right, is no match for the celestial authority that I wield. It is a feeble echo of the true miracles that I perform, a distorted reflection of the infinite wisdom and love that govern all things. The spells cast by this woman are bound by the limitations of mortal understanding, whereas the power that flows through you is limitless and eternal. I have already overcome the darkness with the radiance of my word, and you, my child, are an instrument of that victorious light. Stand firm in your identity as my beloved, and let the truth of who you are dispel every shadow that dares to approach. In moments when the enemy's presence feels overwhelming, recall the history of my people, the countless generations who have faced trials and emerged victorious through my grace. Their stories are woven into the tapestry of time, each a testament to the enduring power of my love and the triumph of faith over despair. From the exodus of a nation in bondage to the steadfast perseverance of prophets who challenge the mighty, the annals of history bear witness to my unwavering commitment to those who trust in me. You are the heir of this legacy, a continuation of the divine narrative that spans the ages. Let this heritage inspire you to rise above every challenge, knowing that the same power that liberated the oppressed of old is at work within you now. My child, do not allow the darkness to cloud your vision. Open your heart to the revelations that I offer, for I have a plan for you that transcends the transient schemes of the enemy. Within you lies a spark of the divine, a flame that burns with the purity of my eternal love. Nurture this flame with the waters of truth, and let it illuminate every corner of your soul. Even as the adversary seeks to dim your light, know that I am the everlasting beacon that will never be extinguished. The brilliance of my glory radiates from you, a testament to the divine bond that unites us in purpose and destiny. In the depths of your struggle, when despair seems to encroach upon your spirit, remember that I have called you to a higher destiny, a destiny of triumph, of healing, and of transformation. Your life is not defined by the sorcery of a fleeting enemy, but by the unchanging truth of my promises. I have set before you an inheritance that no darkness can corrupt, an everlasting kingdom where peace and joy abound. Cling to this hope with every fiber of your being, and let it be the anchor that steadies you in the storms of life. The darkness may come with its tempests and its deceit, but you are held fast by the everlasting arms of my love. I speak to you now, not only to warn you of the impending threat, but to embolden you to rise above it with a spirit that is fearless and resolute. The enemy's incantations are but empty words, lacking the substance and power that flow from my divine decree. Her rituals, though performed with zeal and fervor, are ultimately futile in the face of the eternal truth that I have established. Every act of black magic, every ritual born of malice and deception, is countered by the force of my righteousness. I have declared that no power of darkness can prevail against the luminous might of my truth, and you, my child, are a living testament to that decree. Let your heart be steadfast in the knowledge that I have already overcome the forces that seek to harm you. Every attempt to thwart my plan is rendered powerless by the overwhelming evidence of my love. The woman who casts her spells may believe she holds the key to your downfall, but in reality, she is merely an instrument of a will that has long been nullified by my omnipotence. Embrace the assurance that I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty protector who encircles you with angels and divine warriors. Their presence is a constant reminder that you are never alone in your battle against the darkness. My beloved, as you journey forward through these trying times, let your spirit be fortified by the knowledge that every challenge you face is an opportunity to reveal the depth of my power in your life. Let the trials refine you like gold, purified in the crucible of adversity, so that your radiance may shine ever brighter in the face of opposition. I have a purpose for every moment, a design for every hardship, and a destiny for every tear. Trust in my plan, for it is a tapestry of redemption and renewal, intricately woven with threads of hope and divine promise. Even as the enemy works in secrecy, I am working in ways unseen, orchestrating a symphony of deliverance that will echo throughout eternity. My child, you are called to be more than a victim of circumstance. You are destined to be a conqueror, a living symbol of the victory that I have secured through my everlasting covenant. Let your life be an outpouring of gratitude, a song of praise that drowns out every whisper of the adversary. When you speak my name, let it be with authority and conviction, for every utterance carries with it the weight of divine power. The name I have given you is not one of defeat, but of triumph, a name that echoes with the legacy of those who have walked the path of righteousness before you. Do not be deceived by the temporary allure of forbidden arts, for they are but illusions that vanish in the light of eternal truth. Instead, focus your heart on the promises that have been whispered through the ages, a promise of liberation, a promise of healing, and a promise of unfailing love. Every word that I have spoken is imbued with the power to transform your reality, to turn the tide of darkness into a flood of light. Embrace this truth and let it guide your every step, so that no matter how fierce the storm, you remain anchored in the steadfast love that I have bestowed upon you. I call upon you now to rise with courage, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to proclaim the victory that is yours by divine right. The woman who casts her spells is a fleeting shadow, a remnant of a darkness that has long been vanquished by the brilliance of my word. Her magic, born of envy and spite, will crumble before the enduring power of my declaration. Every ritual she attempts to complete is intercepted by the eternal decree that I have set in motion, a decree that speaks of deliverance, of redemption, and of a love that conquers all. My child, do not falter in your resolve. Let the truth of who you are, a beloved child of the Most High, be the cornerstone upon which you build your life. I have sealed you with a mark of protection, a divine assurance that no evil can ever prevail against you. With every breath you take, let the power of my presence fill you, dispelling the remnants of fear and doubt. In the quiet moments of solitude, when the enemy's whispers try to invade your mind, turn your heart toward me, and I will envelop you in a mantle of everlasting peace. Remember that the journey ahead, though beset with challenges, is paved with a hope of eternal joy. I have promised that the night gives way to the dawn, that every valley of darkness is succeeded by the light of my glory. Your destiny is not written in the ink of despair, but in the golden light of redemption. Even as the rituals of black magic are performed in vain by those who have lost sight of the truth, I am here, declaring that no power on earth or in heaven can separate you from my love. Every moment, every heartbeat is a testament to the divine plan that unfolds through your life. The trials you encounter are but stepping stones on the path to your ultimate fulfillment, a fulfillment that transcends the transient struggles of this world and leads you into the embrace of my eternal kingdom. I have seen the depths of your soul, and I know that beneath the surface of every challenge lies a reservoir of strength, of faith, and of a love that is unbreakable. Trust in this truth, for it is the foundation upon which you stand, a fortress that no enemy can ever dismantle. I speak to you now in the language of eternity, a language that echoes through the corridors of time and resounds in the hearts of all who call upon my name. Let your spirit be filled with the conviction that the darkness you face is but a temporary shadow, destined to be dispelled by the everlasting light of my presence. Each day, as you rise and face the challenges of life, remember that you are enveloped in a love that is infinite and a protection that is unyielding. The woman who casts her spells is an echo of a past that has been overcome, a remnant of a conflict that has long been resolved in my favor. As you continue on your journey, let your actions be guided by the wisdom that comes from above the bow, and let your heart be a sanctuary of divine love. The trials you face are opportunities to manifest the glory of my power in the most profound ways. With every act of kindness, with every word of truth, you contribute to a legacy of light that dispels the darkness in the world. You are a beacon of hope, a living testament to the promise that I have made to those who believe. Let your life be an unwavering declaration of victory, a victory not achieved by the strength of mortal hands, but by the unassailable might of my eternal love. My child, I call upon you to hold fast to the promises I have spoken, to remain steadfast in the faith that has been instilled within you. In the midst of trials, look upon the horizon of my mercy, where every dawn is a reminder of the new beginnings that await you. The enemy may try to sow seeds of doubt and despair, yet the harvest of your life will be one of abundance, joy, and divine favor. The dark magic that seeks to ensnare you is powerless before the unwavering truth of my word, a word that breathes life, hope, and redemption into every corner of your soul. Do not allow the machinations of those who dwell in the shadows to rob you of the peace that I offer. Instead, let your spirit soar on the wings of divine grace, transcending every limitation and breaking free from the chains that seek to bind you. Embrace the freedom that is your birthright, the freedom that comes from knowing that you are a cherished creation of the Almighty. Every trial you overcome is a testimony to the transformative power of my love, a story of redemption that will inspire countless others to seek the light amidst the darkness. My beloved, I have spoken to you in the language of eternity, a language that transcends the confines of time and space. Hear my words, and let them permeate every fiber of your being. You are not defined by the rituals of black magic or by the schemes of those who oppose you. You are defined by the divine spark that ignited your soul from the moment you were formed, a spark that burns with the eternal flame of my glory. As you walk in the light of this truth, every shadow will recede, every curse will be nullified, and every scheme of the enemy will crumble before the power of my declaration. Now, my child, go forth with the certainty that you are enveloped in a protection that is beyond mortal understanding. The adversary's plans, though elaborate and insidious, are powerless in the face of my decree. I have written your story in the stars and etched your destiny in the very fabric of creation. No darkness can alter what I have ordained, and no act of sorcery can undo the bond of my everlasting love. Embrace your destiny with a heart full of courage, and let the knowledge of my presence be the light that guides you through every trial. In the silence of your heart, where doubts may linger like the remnants of a fading storm, listen for the whispers of my truth. They are soft, yet unyielding, carrying the assurance of eternal love and the promise of deliverance. I am the everlasting refuge in times of trouble, the eternal anchor that secures you amidst the tempests of life. Allow this truth to fill you with a joy that defies explanation, a joy that radiates from within and dispels every shadow that dares to approach. My beloved, the path before you is illuminated by the light of redemption, a light that no darkness can ever extinguish. With every step you take, the enemy's influence wanes, and the divine purpose that I have entrusted to you becomes ever clearer. The woman who seeks to cast her dark spells is but a fleeting presence in the grand tapestry of my plan, a transient force destined to be overcome by the eternal power of my truth. As you journey forth, let your heart be a sanctuary of hope, your mind a reservoir of wisdom, and your soul a testament to the transformative power of my love. Be steadfast, my child, and let not your spirit falter, for I am with you in every breath, in every moment of your life. The trials of this world, though they may seem overwhelming, are but a prelude to the eternal glory that awaits you. With each challenge overcome, you grow stronger, more radiant, and ever more attuned to the divine purpose that has been set before you. In the fullness of time, when the dark rituals of your adversary have come to naught, you will stand as a monument to my everlasting power, a beacon of light that shines forth, dispelling all darkness and heralding a new dawn of divine triumph. Go forth, my beloved, with the assurance that you are forever bound by my love and protected by my might. Let your life be a testament to the victory that has been secured since the beginning of time, a victory that no spell, no incantation, no force of darkness can ever diminish. My heart rejoices in you, and my spirit is ever near, guiding you, comforting you, and empowering you to rise above every obstacle. Remember always that you are my cherished creation, a vessel of light destined to illuminate the world with the truth of my everlasting love. Amen.